create a price adjustment tab for mainly working on the product laptop. Okay. What we are going to do here, we'll create a price adjustment tab. For that, this is the price adjustment schedules. Okay, so we create the price adjustment tab, and also we will add the volume based addend in the pricing procedure that we have built some times ago. For that, we'll see how the pricing is working when we add some price adjustment tab. So I think you remember what is the price adjustment tab. This is the volume based adjustment. If we purchase more than for example 100 pieces, then we'll get some discount. If we purchase more than 200 pieces, then we have some more discount. Okay, so let me open the price adjustment tab. I'm opening that. Okay, so here what we'll do here, we'll mainly working on the product laptop. Okay, and then what we'll do, we'll give a 10% discount if we have the order from 100 piece to 299 piece, and we'll give 20% discount if it is more than 300 pieces. Okay, so this is the main thing. Here you can see if whenever I am opening the price adjustment schedule, we have three tabs here. One is the detail, one is the related, one is the price adjustment tab. So details, let us go through one by one. What is it? First is the name, you can see. Second one is the active checkbox. Third one is the description. You can add any description as per your business logic for the understanding. Next one is the adjustment method. That is how the adjustment will work on. So let's see what are the options here. You can see there are slabs, and also there are range like 200 to 300 pieces like that. This is for the range. Okay, here you can see the currency. We have only one currency here, so that you can see here the Canadian dollar. If you have multiple currency, you can choose it from here as well. Okay, we have the effective from date, like from when these pricing rule will apply. Okay, so you can see we have a Great Indian Sale in the Amazon, or we have a Black Friday sale in the Amazon as well. So in that case, there are a particular time and date from that you can get those offers. So for that particular cases, we have the effective from, and for the last date, you can select as effective to. Also, you can see here what is the schedule type. We are scheduling as a volume based. Okay, we don't have term, attribute, bundle, and custom. Okay, this is the term based, this is attribute based that we have already talked about. This is bundle based schedule, and this is the custom for our own users. So this is pretty much all. So you have a question why well mechanism inactive. So in pricing, it is mandatory whenever you are entering any pricing adjustment tasks. Okay, so if you create any report under the pricing adjustment tasks, then you have to make that pricing adjustment schedule inactive. You have completed with the tasks, then you can again reactive the schedule. So I'm clicking the save. So you can also see the price book, which price book is using for this calculation here, having the standard price. So now we are going to the price adjustment tab. Okay, so here you can see the price adjustment tab. We are creating the new one. So here, what is the price adjustment schedule? We have the standard price adjustment schedule. What product we are for now? We are using the product laptop. Now, what is the tag type? How we are going to do the discount? We have the discount on the percentage. We have the discount as an amount, or we can do the override on any other tag if we have. So there will in the future cases in the future part of the video, but for now we are doing, we are providing the discount as a percentage. So choosing tag type as percentage. So what is the tag value? How much percentage we are going to give? So for the first time, like what we have decided, 100 to 299 piece. If someone order the lap, then we will provide a flat discount of the 10%. Okay, what is the lower bound? This is the 100. What is the upper bound? This is the 299. Okay, what is the effective from date? Let's choose today. Effective to. What is the product selling model? We are choosing as the one day, because the laptop is a one-time purchase. Okay, currency you can also choose here. Canadian dollar, we have only one, we don't have to choose anything. So if I click on the save, you can see price adjustment tag record is created here. Okay, so here you can see the pretty much all the details schedules that we have filled. So if I go back to the standard price adjustment tab and we are refreshing it, then you can see our record is created under the price adjustment tab under the standard price adjustment tab adjustment schedule. So we have to add another one. So what are we going to do? Same procedure we have follow. Here we have the laptop. Here we have the percentage. Okay. So for this, what we are going to do? We are going to give a 20% discount. Okay. What is the lower bound? Our lower bound is 3 and the upper bound is only. So what we can choose there? We can choose the start date as this. We have product selling model as one time. And we are clicking the save option. So another record is created. If I go here and refresh it. Okay, perfect. We have two. One is 10% discount, one is 20% discount. Okay, we have the effective from date, one time product laptop. Okay, so now we are complete from this end. Okay, after that, what we have just discussed, you can remember after we have done with the price adjustment tab, we have to, make it active. Okay, so we have activated the price adjustment schedule. Okay, so we are good in this case. Okay, now the main part, we have to refresh the decision table as well. So we are going the decision tables. You can remember we have also gone through the decision tables. We have also gone through the lookup tables as well. So in the decision table, what things we have to see here, for the standard adjustment tire that we have already, created, like the standard price adjustment tire, that is mainly doing the volume based discount. So what we have to find here, we have to find here the volume discount entries. Okay, we are clicking new is not working. We are clicking volume discount. We have to refresh the decision table. We have to wait for the decision table refresh last date. So click it's already updated. Now we have to go to the lookup tables and let's see if the changes are updated in the lookup tables or not. So here we have to go to the all decision matrices. Now we have to go to the volume discount entries. Okay, we have to go to the table. Fine, we have 100 to 299. We have the tag value as 10%. If we have 300 and above, we have the 20%. Let's see the input and output criteria. Wow, so we have a pretty much a big input criteria. You can see all are in the end conditions. So we have to be like, you have to satisfy all of the conditions. So what they are checking mainly, they are checking the price adjustment schedule. Okay, they are checking the lower bound, they are checking the upper bound, they are checking the product ID. Also, they are checking which product selling model it is and effective from and effective to. These are all they are checking, and what they are getting from the table, they are table the tire type and their tire value. So in our cases, we have the tire value 20 and 10. So we are pretty much done here. Now we are going to add the rules we have created in price adjustment schedule. We have to add that in the pricing procedure. You have to just click on this arrow button here. If you are in the price management, then you have to go to the price procedure. Okay, so we have opened our pricing procedure that we have created sometimes earlier. Now we are going to add the volume based adjustment, the volume based discount inside this pricing procedure, and we have to link the pricing adjustment schedule that we have already created in the the tire based schedule, where we have the upper limit and lower limit. Based on that, we have some discount, so that created that we are going to include in the pricing procedure through the volume discount, and then we'll see in the actual demo how like in real life, whenever we are adding some values, adding some products into the code, then based on the volume, how the price is adjusting there automatically and how the discounts are applied there. Okay, so for that we have opened our pricing procedure. Now we have to create one constant here. So we have create one constant. We have create the constant name as volume price adjustment schedule ID, and the data type is a text. We are storing the ID. So to store the ID, we have to open the adjustment schedule that we have already created. Okay, so for that we have no changes in that. We are creating, copying this, we are putting the value here. Okay, so now you can see that the constant is created. So here after this we have to add the element, that is the volume discount element. So you can see the volume discount element is already added. Now we have to add the lookup table. So you can already remember whenever we have created, the price adjustment schedule, after that we have refreshed the decision table and we also have refreshed the lookup tables. And we can see that the adjustment schedule criteria where we have that. Yeah. So the price adjustment tags we have created there, that is automatically added to the lookup table section. Okay. So here these two are already added to the lookup table section. So the lookup table name was, the volume discount entries lookup table. And if you can remember, there we have the input variable 7 point for the input. We have the 7 field. I'm quickly showing you like lookup tables. Okay, we have the volume discount entries lookup table. We are opening that. If you go to the details, you can see there are 7 fields here. Price adjustment schedule ID, lower bound, upper bound, product to ID, and F2 ID, these things. And if I open here, you can see the exact 7 fields are there. We have to, add the context tag here so that whenever it will run behind the scene, whenever the matching will happen in the decision table, then it will get the exact data from the code line editor. Okay. So for the price adjustment schedule, we are adding the constant that we have just created. For the lower bound, we are adding line item quantity. For the upper bound, we are also adding the line item quantity. Okay. Now for the product, we have a product. Yeah, we have the product. For the product selling model, we are writing product selling model. Okay, this is done. The effective form is, the effective form. Okay, and the effective to okay. So this is done. Now for the input variables. Okay, so for the variables, we don't have to add the tire type tire value. That is the output variable that will automatically fetch from that.